My name is Dr. Dareth Jeanette Drake, and I'm an Associate Professor of Physics in the Department of Physics, Astronomy, and Geosciences, and I'm the coordinator for the Blazer Summer Research Institute, or BSRI for short. It is an 8-week program in which undergraduate students work one-on-one or two-on-one with a mentor throughout the summer in June and July. And during this time period, we provide them financial support in form of some type of stipend, as well as money to pay for supplies, so that they can actually do their research. Typically during a normal semester, you're going to find that students don't have a lot of time to do research. They don't have a lot of time to invest, even though it's a valuable skill and it's considered one of the high impact practices which the university is investing in right now. So we wanted to create a program that would allow the students to really take advantage of the summertime and be able to get into that research that they're not able to do when they're taking 15 to 18 credit hours, or they're working a full-time job or a part-time job on top of it. We want to give them that extra time to do this during the summer. We want them to learn the process of how research is conducted in their respective field, because any student from across the university can actually participate in the program. It doesn't matter if they're freshmen, sophomore, juniors, or seniors. As long as they haven't graduated and they're an undergraduate, they can participate in the program through the summer. And one of the other goals that we have is we want them to take what they're learning in the classroom and in the laboratories and actually translate that to real-world situations. And one of the things you'll see today with all of the projects that are being conducted, they're all real-world case studies. They're all applications to the real world, and they're using what they're learning in the classroom and taking it out there and actually applying it to a research project that is based in the real world. So the Blazer Summer Research Institute is an initiative that was put forth by the Dean's Council with their support. And one of the reasons for it is because it does encourage experiential learning and high impact practices. That's actually goal 2 of the DSU strategic plan. So it fits exactly into the strategic plan by implementing more opportunities to engage in those high impact practices. The faculty member writes a proposal with the student in order to explain the research project. So they write a proposal to explain the research project that they want to conduct over the 8-week period. And one of the parts of that proposal is the faculty member has to talk about the student learning outcomes that the students should get out of it. And one of the final thing that the students do is they show what they've learned throughout the process, and in a presentation form of 15 minutes, a 15-minute presentation. And eventually it could lead to publications or to a presentation at an actual conference or report that's given to the local community depending on where their research is situated. We have 7 different projects this year with 11 students from across the university. Out of the 6 colleges, 4 colleges actually have students who are participating in the project this year. We've had more students apply from other colleges. They just weren't selected by the Undergraduate Research Council. So it's really anybody can participate in this program. All you need as a student is to have a faculty mentor and a project that you want to engage in with that faculty member over the summer. And it doesn't matter what year you're in or what degree track you're on. Well, there is some biology research. There's a very interesting one on how hagfish bite. Hagfish are the slimy creatures you'll hear about today. They produce more mucus than any other creature on Earth. You'll also hear about the Latin American culture and how we want to destigmatize the idea behind the Latin American culture, especially in this day and age. That's 2 students from Modern and Classical Languages are going to be talking about that, and they're going to specifically be looking at Costa Rica. We have a student from the Healthcare Administration Department who's going to be talking about how diseases in the local community are being seen throughout South Georgia. So we're having students from across the disciplines actually participate. Some of them will continue their research. Some of them, this is a culmination of a research project they've been working on for a long time. They just need that intensive period to really get it going. Most of them, it will be presentation or publication, including perhaps presentation or a paper presentation at the Undergraduate Research Symposium in April. Students have the capability to do research in the summer. Students have the support to do it at VSU, and we support these endeavors as a university council and a university community. Because as I said, the Dean's Council is the one who kind of pushed this effort through and kind of provided a lot of the funding for it in academic affairs. So they're really invested in it. and we want to show the students that we support them. So if they want to do a project, we want to be there to help them out. Well, I would like to see every summer having 10 to 20 undergraduate students doing research throughout the campus. This year we have 11 students. I would like to keep that going for the future and actually make it more in-depth and provide more support for the students in the form of housing allowance, as well as fund for food on campus, so that they'll actually not have to worry about paying for room and board off campus, like in an apartment or so forth. It will actually support them more, and that's really where we're wanting to go with it, is to supply the students everything they need to be able to do their research at VSU. It's fun to see these students and to have a chance to meet them. I got a chance to meet most of the students at a get-together we had at the end of June. And it was very interesting to see their interactions and how open they were to talk about what they were doing, and how the faculty interacted with them from all the different disciplines. So they weren't just housed together with their little mentor. They were actually talking with other students and other faculty who were participating in the program. And it was really wonderful to hear about all the different research and see the students' engagement and how excited they were to do the research. And that's what really is my takeaway from it, is how excited they are. I love that when as a teacher, I love seeing my students excited about learning, and seeing these students excited makes me excited.